good evening and welcome to Kanchipuram.in. This is Arya and here we are back with another live session. We are live in two of our social media platforms, Instagram and also YouTube. So, how do we begin? Yeah, as always. Today's live session will be featuring these beautiful pure Kanchipuram silk sarees in brocade weaving pattern. So, brocade weaving pattern is one of the most on-demand pattern for the Malayali brides especially. കുറേ അധികം കേരള ബ്രൈഡ്സ് നമ്മളോട് ചോദിക്കുന്ന ഒരു പാറ്റേൺ ആണ് ഈ ബ്രൊക്കേഡ് വീവിംഗ് പാറ്റേണിലുള്ള Kanchipuram silk sarees, and these sarees they are in a budget range. So people who are looking for bridal sarees in a budget range, this is a very good option. Now before I start the live session, let me tell you guys, a lot of people have been asking us below our YouTube videos like how do we place an order. So in case if you want to place an order from any of the videos, like ഏതെങ്കിലും സാരി നിങ്ങൾക്ക് കണ്ടു ഇഷ്ടപ്പെട്ടു ഓർഡർ തരണം എന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ take a screenshot from the video and you can message us in Instagram or WhatsApp. Instagram lo WhatsApp lo message ayikam. All the details are already given in the description. And also the best option would be come directly to the store and make your purchases. Our store is in Cochin, Kakinad, Attadi. ഇനി ഇതൊന്നും അല്ല, if you want to come for a virtual shopping experience, get a video call appointment from us, take a look at the collection and you can place your order online. So let's start with today's live session. So ഇന്ന് ഞാൻ choose ചെയ്തിരിക്കുന്നത് all the sarees are contrast combinations in brocade kanchis. So this is the first color that we have here, and this is more like a blood red shade. The body color is a blood red shade. The contrast color is a beautiful green shade, and this is completely woven in copper gold zari. Please note that these are not pure zari weaving. Idonnum pure zari alla, idellam half fine zari weaving il varuna sarees aanu. Okay? Now the silk is pure. Innala kore pere they got confused. Ayyo pure alle ennallathu. Anganeyalla, the zari is not pure ennaanu udeshathu. It will be hardly 1 gram ആയിരിക്കും ഇതിൽ യൂസ് ചെയ്തിരിക്കുന്ന ഗോൾഡ് സാരി, but the silk is definitely pure Kanchipuram silk. Okay, അപ്പോൾ this is our first saree. Let me show this to you in detail. So this is the pallu of the saree. Pallu comes in a dual tone. It is green with a tint of the same red on the body. നമ്മൾ ആ ബോഡിയിൽ കണ്ട സെയിം റെഡിന്റെ ഒരു ടിന്റ് കൂടെ വരുന്നുണ്ട്. Dual tone is the pallu shade, and the pallu is heavily woven in a beautiful brocade weaving pattern in copper gold zari. So we all know that brocade sarees always come with blended borders. Oru borders ingane eduthu maari nikkilla. The border doesn't stand out when it comes to brocade saree. It's always blended borders. It goes well with the design. You will hardly know that there is a border. So this is actually the border of the saree, and it's a medium width border. The border will have different design patterns woven in copper gold zari again, all blended with the body of the saree. So people who are really concerned about your height and all, please don't worry when it comes to brocade sarees, because adinte border height angane eduthu maari nikkilla, especially in brocade sarees. Okay, but for this particular range maybe because contrast colors ആയതുകൊണ്ട് single tones il nammal blended borders varumbo bother cheyanda avashyamilla. But when it comes to contrast colors, yes, the borders are definitely evident. So this is the pallu here as we saw. Now coming to the blouse piece. This is the blouse piece of the saree. So just like all the time, brocade sarees always have got nice and heavy blouse pieces. Nalla full weaving varuna blouse pieces aanu eppozhum brocade sarees nu varunathu. So this is the blouse piece. It has got cross lines weaving all over the body of the blouse piece. In copper gold zari again, and the exact same borders that we saw in the pallu, the same blended borders, the same width and design, just like how we saw in the pallu. Now coming to the body of the saree. This is the body of the saree. Body comes in this beautiful blood red color. Blood red shade ആണെങ്കിലും there's a very light tint of maroon കേട്ടോ. ഒരു maroon ചെറുതായിട്ട് കയറി വരുന്നുണ്ട്. It's like a dual color of maroonum redum mix ആയിട്ട് വരുന്ന ഒരു ഷെയ്ഡ് ആണ്. But mostly it is a tone of red, and it has got really tiny buttas, very small buttas that has been woven all over the body of the saree. The full saree has got this beautiful jacquard pattern going all over the saree. And coming to the borders, the border comes in the contrast color, which is the green color, അതുകൊണ്ട് ഇതിന്റെ ബോർഡർ നമുക്ക് അറിയാൻ പറ്റും because contrast color ആയതുകൊണ്ട്. Okay, but the design is a blended design border. It's the same border that we saw in the pallu and the blouse piece, completely woven in copper gold zari in medium width. This is the upper border and this is the lower border. Ee sarike both the borders come with same width. Rendu borders same width ilana ee sarike varunnu. So that was our first sari for today. Now either, even though I mentioned it as bridal collection in low range shariyana, but not that it's strictly for brides. Anybody who wants to wear a beautiful Kanchipuram sari for an occasion, this is a very good choice. They come in very beautiful color combinations. So this is how the sari looks, and all kinds of jewelry would go well with this sari. Even the yellow gold will look good with this particular sari. So that's it. Now let's take a look at the price of this sari. The price of this particular sari is 14,800. 14,800 ആണ് ഈ സാരിയുടെ പ്രൈസ് വരുന്നത്. Moving on to the second sari for today comes in this beautiful royal blue shade. So ഇതിന്റെ body വരുന്നത് royal blue color. Contrast combination color is a burgundy color. ഒരു burgundy പോലത്തെ ഒരു color ആണ് contrast combination വന്നിരിക്കുന്നത്. This is also completely woven in copper gold zari. Now let's take a look at the sari in detail. So this here is the body of the sari. The body comes in this gorgeous royal blue shade, very pretty royal blue color, and it has got these really tiny buttas that has been woven all over the body of the sari. The full sari has got this beautiful design pattern happening all over. Now coming to the borders, idinte border nammal sadharana brocade sarees nu korchu unique aanu because this one has got a thin border on the top. Top portion la oru thin border aanu varunathu. Sadharana brocade sarees la angane vannu nammal kaanarilla, but this is a very good change actually because lot of brides prefer thin border. Idu nammal udukkunna bhagathu varuna border aanu. So it's a thin border on the top in the contrast burgundy shade, completely woven in copper gold zari. Now the bottom border is a nice and wide border. താഴത്തെ border അത്യാവശ്യം width ഉള്ള border ആണ്, not too wide also. Skirt border അല്ല, skirt border എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ ഇത്രയും വരും. Skirt border അല്ല, but a nice wide border in the burgundy shade itself, completely woven in copper gold zari. Now let's take a look at the blouse piece of the sari. So this is the blouse piece of the sari. Blouse piece, as I mentioned earlier, is kind of a nice and grand blouse piece. And it comes in the contrast burgundy shade, and it completely has got this jacquard weaving pattern all over the body of the blouse piece in copper gold zari. And for the blouse sleeve also we have two options. Two options under. One is the thin border here at the top, and the second option is the wide border here at the bottom. അപ്പോൾ ഈ രണ്ട് ഓപ്ഷൻസ് ഉണ്ട്. ഇതിൽ you can choose between these two, like ഏത് വേണം എന്നുള്ളത്. It's according to your preference. Now let's take a look at the pallu of the sari. This is the pallu of the sari. Pallu is a nice and grand heavy pallu, completely woven in copper gold zari in a traditional design pattern. So that's all about the second sari. Folds for the sari is always a dilemma. Okay, so this is how the second sari looks. It's a very pretty color, nice color, and enki thonu innappo kanikkunna ella colors, all the colors we are showing in today's live session are good for Hindu brides, Christian brides, and also Muslim brides. Ellam, because ellam angante oru design color patterns aanu, and all kinds of jewelry would go well with this one as well. The price for this sari is also 14,800. 14,800 aanu idinte price varunathu. Moving on to the third sari for today, comes in a very beautiful pastel body color, and the contrast combination is more like a wine shade, and the body color is a dual tone. Body color dual tone aanu varunathu, peach and a tint of pink. It's a very beautiful peach color with a tint of pink, and it's completely woven in copper gold zari. Let's take a look at this one in detail. So it's a very attractive color combination. Bhayangara rassulla oru color combo aanu. Lot of people wear this, like Hindu brides kore pere ingante color combinations uduthu njan kandittunde. So this one is more like a wine shade, This is the pallu here. Pallu comes in this beautiful wine color, completely woven in copper gold zari, and nice and grand pallu as we can see right here. Now coming to the borders, pallu's border nokkanayin, the upper border is a medium width border in a very beautiful design pattern, completely woven in copper gold zari, and the lower border is a wide border, slightly wider border. Wide border ആണ്. Yeah, slightly wider border ആണ്. Not too wide also. ഇത്രയും width ആണ് വരുന്നത്. Lower border, completely woven in copper gold zari again in a beautiful design pattern. Coming to the blouse piece. This is the blouse piece of the sari. Blouse piece also, നമ്മുടെ first sari കണ്ട same blouse piece ആണ് ഇതിന് വരുന്നത്. It has got cross lines weaving all over the body of the blouse piece. And we get two options for the sleeve border. One is the upper border in this medium width. Medium width il varuna upper border. Normal sari width il varuna upper border. Wide height varuna lower border. The lower border is a wide border, slightly wider border. So you can choose between these two. Idile either border ninka sleeve nu venam ennallathu you can go ahead and choose it. Now coming to the body part. This is the body part. The body, as I said earlier, comes in a dual tone of beautiful peach and pink tint. And it has got really small buttas that has been woven all over the body of the sari in copper gold zari. The full sari has got this beautiful design happening all over. Kunju buttas in oru pratyeka bhangiyanu. People who are a little healthy and are worried about your figure when you are draping a sari, you can go for really tiny body patterns. Idupole cheriya butta weaving ulla sari uduthu kayinjal you don't have to worry about that at all. Okay. And coming to the borders of the body, the upper border comes in the contrast wine shade in a medium width, beautiful design pattern, completely woven in copper gold zari. And the lower border is a slightly wider border, just like how we saw in the pallu and the blouse piece. It's the same border here at the bottom, full copper gold zari la weave or design pattern. Now that was our third sari. This kore Christian brides opt cheyarunda this color combination. Mandra Kodi item. So this is how the sari looks, and all kinds of jewellery would go well with this sari as well. Now the price for this sari is, this one is 15,800. 15,800 ആണ് ഈ സാരിയുടെ പ്രൈസ് വരുന്നത്. Moving on to the last and final sari for today is a very beautiful bottle green shade. So lot of people ask us for bottle green color saris, and this one is a very pretty color here, a very vibrant bottle green shade, and the contrast combination is a maroon shade. Maroon and bottle green combination, completely woven in copper gold zari. Let's take a look at this one in detail. So this is the pallu of the sari. So this particular sari is quite close to the royal blue that we saw earlier. So the pallu is a very grand pallu, completely woven in copper gold zari in a traditional design pattern. And the borders are just like the royal blue. This one also has got a thin border at the top. Top portion la border, thin border right aanu varunathu in a beautiful design pattern, woven in copper gold zari. And the bottom border is a slightly wider border. Korchu width ulla border aanu, completely woven in copper gold zari again. So that is the pallu of the sari. Coming to the blouse piece, it's the same blouse piece like how we saw for the royal blue. Aa kanda same design aanu, comes in the contrast maroon shade. It's a jacquard weaving pattern all over the body of the blouse piece, and we get two options for the sleeve borders. One is the thin border here at the top, and the other one is the slightly wider border here at the bottom. So you can choose between these two borders according to your preferences. Now coming to the body of the sari, body comes in this very beautiful bottle green shade. Bottle green shade la full cheriya floral buttas, very tiny floral buttas that has been woven all over the body of the sari in copper gold zari. The full sari has got this design pattern happening all over, and just like the pallu and the blouse piece, the top portion of the body has got a very thin border here. It's the exact same border that we saw earlier, and the bottom border is a slightly wider border. So that was our last saree for today. A very beautiful green, in fact. This is how the saree looks, and all kinds of jewellery would go very well with this saree as well. And the price for this particular saree is 14,800. 14,800 ആണ് ഈ സാരിയുടെയും പ്രൈസ് വരുന്നത്. So we showed you 4 of these really pretty brocade pure Kanchipuram silk sarees in today's live session. Not just these, we have a lot more collection in brocades also available in the store. So in case if you want to purchase any of these sarees, please take a screenshot from this video and you can DM us in Instagram or WhatsApp, or else you can come directly to our store and purchase. Our store is in Cochin, Kakinada, Thani. You can opt for a virtual shopping experience. The details are all given in the description. And we have shipping facility available, we have stitching facility available. Those placing an order online, make sure you ask for our exchange and return policies. So I think that's it. Tomorrow is Sunday, but our store is open on Sunday, so you all are most welcome in case if you want to come directly. I'll see you guys tomorrow again. Take care and bye-bye.